What is going on, guys? Dominique here, and today I am bringing you my personal review of my Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. I'm going to go through some of my likes, and I'm going to also go through a couple of the dislikes I have about the phone. But first, I guess we'll start with the bad. It's a great phone. There are only three things that I dislike about the phone. The first dislike I would have to say is the fingerprint sensor. Coming from an iPhone 6, I like the fact that you only had to place your finger on the sensor and it worked 90% of the time. But I'm finding on the Edge and also on my S5 that I had, it really doesn't recognize your fingerprint most of the time. You have to swipe 3-4 times before it even recognizes your finger. And I don't like the fact you have to actually swipe your whole finger across the sensor. So that's definitely a negative to me, and I usually get used to swipe to unlock my phone. Second thing that I dislike about the phone is the heart rate monitor. Maybe it's just me, but it doesn't seem to be that accurate when taking my heart rate. And that's only when I can get the health app to actually open without crashing. So those are definitely negatives for me. And my final negative I don't like about the phone is the placement of the speaker. Last year on the Note 3, you realized the speaker was on the bottom portion of the phone. For some reason, Samsung decided to bring it back to the back of the phone. It's great when you're actually holding the phone and everything, but once you place it down on the surface, the sound is muffled and hard to hear. It's just terrible. But whenever you're holding the phone upright, perfect, crisp, clear sound. But those are my three negatives. They might not be bad for some people, but those are just my personal things to take me off. But on to the good things about the phone. The first thing I like about the phone definitely has to be this Edge screen right here. See if we can get that to turn on. This is definitely cool. And you have things, a couple games, contacts, task manager, Twitter, notifications. It's definitely cool. It works in things like your camera. So instead of having shutter buttons down here, they move to the top of the screen like so. That's definitely cool. You get notifications in the Edge screen. You get emails, texts. When apps are installing, they install over here now instead of in the notification bar. As you can see, your dock is moved to the Edge screen as well. So there's no more dock here. Instead, you just have a shortcut for your phone and your all apps icon. It's definitely a gimmick, but in my opinion, I think it's a cool gimmick. Like, I actually used it a lot. The second thing I really like about this phone is the metal design. It definitely feels good in the hand. I'm used to using Samsung phones. There are plastic around the edge. You would drop it and it would nick and ding and dent up. I'm pretty sure if you drop this, you'll probably get a scratch here or there, but nothing too serious. It definitely feels good in the hand. Not too heavy, not too light, doesn't creak or crack, nothing of that sort. Battery life, definitely pretty good. I've been able to go a full day, maybe like a day and a half with moderate usage. That's definitely good. If I can show you now, let's see. So you see the focus. 11 hours and 8 minutes on battery. After that, 57%. And how much on screen time? 1 hour and a half of screen time. So it's good for me for what I use my phone for, like texting, Facebook, Twitter, browsing the web, things like that. So it gets me through the day, and that's definitely good. I really like it. The fourth thing definitely has to do with the screen. This 2K screen is amazing. The only thing I don't like is that for some reason the YouTube app doesn't go up to 1080p or 2K anymore, so you only can watch videos in 720p on YouTube, which is a bummer. But things like pictures, text, everything look amazing on this phone. This video doesn't do the phone justice enough. If you can, definitely go see one in person. It'll definitely blow you away. The final thing I like about the phone has to do with the 16 megapixel camera on the back. It's a excellent camera. Same camera that's found in the Samsung Galaxy S5, but we now have optical image stabilization. So you can take better low light pictures, everything. We still have the same 4K video recording. And also the selfie cam is perfect. 3.7 megapixels wide view selfie camera, takes excellent selfies. So the camera is definitely a plus in my book. Should you get this phone? It all depends on you. Me, honestly, I wanted it just for the screen, just to be able to show off, say, hey, look what I have. But if you're not a person that likes the screen or wants to pay the extra $100 to get this phone is more expensive than the regular Note 4. I would say just get the Note 4. On the inside, they're both exactly the same phones, same specs, same RAM, same CPU, same screen, everything. The only difference is the Edge has a smaller battery and it has the Edge screen, of course. But let me guys know what you think in the comments below. Please give a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you haven't already, make sure you check out my unboxing video of this bad boy right here. I'll link that down in the description and also put an annotation in the video. And make sure you stay tuned for more videos I have for different unboxings, gameplay videos, and all that sorts. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you later.